Thank you for your visit. Give me one moment while I confirm your orders. You fielded a bunch of requests, and it wasn't easy work either.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
It feels like I'm always saying thank you, but you're just that dependable.
Order completed. Well done. Order accepted. Thank you.
Now that's something only a pro can do.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Good evening, and welcome to the stream. This is Death Stranding 2, Part 20. 20 parts, good grief. Apologies for that wait. I was busy watching the latest episode of Beauty and the Pillar, which is pretty cool, and I highly suggest you can watch. Yeah. Continuing on from where I finished off last night, this is going to be more of finishing off existing delivery locations, trying to get that 5-star, whatever fancy equipment they have. And yeah, ideally when that is done, then I shall progress the story. Key location I want to actually 5-star is the Fisherman, because I want to see what this Lord of the Tar Lake is. I suspect it's a BT fight against a giant whale, because what else could it be? But yeah, I'm keen to do that one. I'm not too sure if I have enough firepower to actually deal with it properly. Because in the first game, those things took missile launches to take down. So, yeah. Hopefully I've got enough, but yeah, I guess we'll see. First delivery, though, is a drop of this lyrebird to the animal shelter, then I can just proceed with regular deliveries. And we get this side done, as well as start off on top of the mountains. So I'm going to be using the Gallon to jump around when necessary. I need to get this one done because it is key to opening up, I think it's that one. I think it's this. No? It's one of these. I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah. Open up this location, then that's the top of the mountain. Now, why on earth would you ever want to live that high up? Yeah, I'm going to be quiet during the stream, as I was with last night's. Mainly because, yeah. I tend to be very quiet anyway. I don't have that, the gift of the running commentary. That's a little bit, out of my skill level at this point. So, yeah, I shall chime in from time to time. And, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah. Literally couldn't think of a thing to say. But, yeah. Enjoy the stream. Please feel free to leave a comment. If you think I should go somewhere or see something or whatnot, yeah, leave it in the comments and I'll see what I fancy. Okay, well, I'm going mute, so enjoy the stream.
concerned about what happened, I'll assess the condition of the bird right away. Well, the liar bird... I can't believe you found this. We'd all but given up.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
We...
Order completed. Well done.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you.
You always have our support. coming in this dismal weather. I'll review the status of orders right away. Is this accurate?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Shame the weather's still bad. Try...
Order completed. Well done.
Good as new to me.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter. Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter. destination. Delivery route.
I'm glad that you could make it. Just had to surprise me with this of all.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks again.
Order completed. Well done. Order accepted. Thank you.
minutes away. Gotcha. Snag it.
Now entering Cairo network coverage.
Weather couldn't have made it easy, but you made it here safe and sound. Give me a sec to check order data. I swear, seeing a crazy runtime like this is enough to jolt you awake. I'd like to share this with you. Hopefully you can make good use of it. I've been reviewing materials allocations. Made it so you can withdraw more for fabrication if you like.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The stabilizer is a device that can be attached to your backpack. When you lose your balance while carrying cargo in the field, it'll help you to regain control. In areas with uneven terrain where it's easy to slip, it's a very useful piece of gear. Though it's only now made its way here. You probably used one back in the UCA, so I'm guessing there's no need to sell you on it. Requires battery power, though, so keep an eye on your charge level when you're running it. My way of thanking you for everything. Stay safe out there, man.
Order completed. Well done.
Feels good.
destination. Delivery route finalized.
Good to have you around, Sam.
Credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised. Thank you for your service. Proceeding to order confirmation. Now displaying your current porter grade.
Order completed. Well done.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
too pretty outside. Appreciate you working in this weather. Wait a sec while I check the order details. Decided to knock out a whole mess of orders, huh? Well, that's just...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Can't be safe or easy to travel in this weather.
Order completed. Well done.
All right, we got it. Let's deliver the cargo to the aeronautical engineer.
antiquated systems turn into traps, and the fear is switching sides.
Commencing route creation.
I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is
Delivery
it
route
that I've become? -61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some kind of gamble, and walk the city drowns away. Where is it that I belong? -61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife, and the sun is out of sight. I see the world I built to lose at the trial, what is left and what is right. I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind. What is it I'm trying to find?
quite the ordeal hauling yourself up here. I salute your dedication. You found the cargo I asked you to recover, I presume. I'll go ahead and take stock of what you brought. Quite possibly a perfect delivery. This cargo doesn't even look like it's been outside. Where did you find this cargo? Of all the things I never expected to see. Your assistance has ensured that I have what I... Go ahead and link me up with your Cupid. If the network's as amazing as everyone says it is, then I want in.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So this is what it's like to be on the network. The computational capabilities are far beyond what I anticipated. Amazing. Oh, and it's already yielded a useful result. Let me share this data with you. It's for a floating sentry gun. Toss it in the air and it'll hover in place, after which it'll target and engage nearby hostiles. And since it fires MP bullets, you don't have to worry about unintentionally killing people. But that's not all. I've refined the design of the cargo catapult so that you yourself can climb inside and be launched into the distance. A useful option if you want to bypass particularly rugged terrain along with your cargo in a single quick trip. I mean, I have to say, it's incredible what the chiral network can help us achieve. If you deploy them wisely, you can use sentry guns to keep your enemies occupied for a while. And while they're distracted, you can sneak into secure locations or break contact with pursuers and make your escape. They've got all kinds of strategic applications, really. But they're not capable of tracking BTs, so don't expect them to help with those. Anyway, I created the guns by using the network to combine data from the cargo you brought me with my own research results. This means they can be fabricated using existing materials. Yeah, the chiral network's pretty impressive, isn't it? Bloody oath you can. It's an innovation made possible through the application of my research. The core launch mechanism hasn't changed though, so you can't steer the pods like traditional aircraft. But you can adjust your trajectory to hone in on a landing point once the parachute is opened. Traveling by air in this fashion is an efficient way to traverse uneven terrain with minimal effort. Of course, you want to make sure your flight path is clear of obstacles before you launch. It's entirely possible to fly smack bang into a wall if you're reckless, and that would hurt. A lot. Yeah, some people should think twice about using catapults, but I'm pretty sure you'll be careful. Thanks again. I'm glad we could meet. You've given me a renewed hope for the future of my work here. Come visit me again. Maybe I can find a way to make your work easier too.
Why is there never a good place to place catapults on top of a mountain? Why games?
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Construction process now complete.
Jibber jabber jibber jabber jabbering, walking towards the light that guides you home. Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody is nobody knows. If they bothered to see from the cage to bay, nobody cares. Nobody knows. But it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
The delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
putting in the hard yakka even in this weather. Well, better check your orders, I suppose. Well, there's no denying you brought a bounty. Oh. This cargo was reported missing a while back. You've actually inspired me to come up with a new idea. I'd love it if you could try it out. More materials on hand means more options.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Oh, almost forgot what I was going to say, but it's come back to me now. I've improved your blood boomerang. Both its damage and maximum range have increased. The chiral network is really coming clutch in that regard. It's enabled me to perform all sorts of simulations to test potential upgrades. Anyway, be sure to give your new and improved boomerang a try. As for my next project, I'm thinking of developing something with cosmetic appeal. You know? I hope I can count on your support for that. Take care.
Everything seems to be in the right place.
Indeed.
Feeling us forever. Let's go there together. It's up to you, but you know it's ending. Hey, special though it's coming. Do you stay to the heart? Your smiling face is like a big ship in the sky. Play my guitar.
Just like that.
This time is running out. We have prepared everything, I think so far. Tell me about your favorite day. The empty sky is coming, but you don't want to escape anymore. So I say, hey, tell me about your favorite day. The empty sky is coming. Oh, let's do not say another word. I feeling us forever. Let's go there together. It's up to you, but you know it's ending. Hey, the special though is coming. Do you stay to the heart? Your smiling face is like a big ship in the sky. Play my guitar. This time is running out. We have prepared everything, I think so far. Tell me about your favorite day. The empty sky is coming, but you don't want to escape anymore. So I say, hey,
do you know? 'Cause I've forgotten half my life. How did we get here? How the hell would anybody know? What were we doing?
Wowzer!
Gotcha. Snagged it. You are born this heaven to So I'll bury your last bones. Oh, you are only 17. You don't know what to feel. And all we know is what we have to watch and call a dear. And now I want to know where you are, if you're far or near. And I don't know how loud I'll have to sing to my chariot of gold. There is only this I know. I will die before I'm old.
Thanks for coming in this dismal weather. I'll review the status of orders right away. Now, this is something I didn't think I'd ever get back. Guess I was too quick to give up hope.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Shame the weather's still bad. Try to take shelter when you can.
Thank you.
In the place where I came from, no one gave birth to babies. They just stayed inside their mothers' bellies.
Well, in our world, Babies are born and grow up to be adults. Or at least they're supposed to.
It's only natural that Tamara wouldn't understand. After all, she was living in a realm of the dead. I wouldn't expect children to be born into such a place.
But Rainey's baby will be born, right?
In due time, of course. Isn't that so?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit.
Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun.
Oh, that was terrible.
I thought it was pretty good, actually.
So you'll be a mother who gives birth to her baby.
Mm-hmm. And I just can't wait.
Talk about terrible, Sam. I've heard dogs with better tones.
Hi, Sam. Tarman here. I'm pleased Rainey's feeling better. And now that that's settled, we're all set to continue linking up the continent. Your next main order requires you to retrieve some intriguing cargo. And for convenience's sake, we've decided to transport you to the mission area in the Magellan. Speaking of the Magellan, I think it's high time this old girl's weaponry got a bit of an upgrade. I've gotten in touch with a researcher based in South Fort Knott for this very purpose. I'll need your help, of course, but the details can wait until we get there. I'm sure you're eager to get underway, but the tar currents nearby have grown unstable. It's going to be a bumpy ride. As a safety precaution, I'd like everyone to assemble on the bridge before departure. Come and join us as soon as you're ready.
So, operations at the Eastern Environmental Observatory are managed by just one man, all alone in the mountains. It must be terribly stressful. To survive in such extreme conditions, you cannot afford to let despair take root in your heart. Hope is an indispensable asset. Not to downplay the benefits of the cargo you brought, but the truth of the matter is that it won't make a difference for him that quickly. But what no doubt served to give him immediate comfort was the presence of a helpful soul. You, Sam. Porters can be bearers of light for those struggling in darkness. He'll not soon forget what you've done, nor the warmth that filled his heart when you arrived. Sam, about that ghost mech we saw carrying what appeared to be a coffin on its back. I wonder if that coffin was somehow connected to the beach. I distinctly felt the presence of the dead from within its armor. If you could deal a blow powerful enough to bypass its defenses, it might be enough to stop it in its tracks. Failing that, you could always concentrate your attacks on a single location on its body.
Just a little more work, and we'll have linked up the whole continent.
Allow me to reestablish our connection with the network.
And we're off! Crazy! I've lost track of my hand. It's gone.
Are we caught in a surge?
I don't know. There shouldn't be any other currents in our vicinity.
Unidentified object approaching.
Everyone brace for impact. What's wrong?
The rudder's unresponsive.
I think something's dragging us.
The connection to my hand has been severed somehow. Right now, I'm flying blind.
Roman, do you sense anything?
No, it's not a BT.
Well, something's still pulling us down.
Much deeper, and the ship's hull won't be able to handle the pressure.
Evasive action!
Out of the way, Kitty!
It's no good. Can't break free.
Discharge tar ballast. Rapid ascent, now!
Too risky. We have no idea where we're going to surface.
We have no choice. Open blast shields.
If we don't do something, It'll crush us.
Hold it. I'm hardly a repatriate, but I'm immortal enough. Damn. When'd you start rolling with such a big crew, Sam? Settle. Unless you want me to blow her head off. Well. You roll back the clock and that old time fall soaked hide of yours, huh? You know I'm only here to get revenge on you and Sam. The rest of y'all really have no quarrel with, so, you let me keep the two of them and y'all can fuck off. No? All want to die together? Except for the fact that Sam's a repatriate, so can't really share in your sad fate. But before I pop him, he gets to watch me kill all y'all.
Mech? So he's, what, Mecha Higgs?
Sorry to disappoint. But I don't break that easy. So be it. It's gonna be that way. Y'all could all go down with the ship.
It's all up to you, Sam.
No time to waste. Let's head out, Sam.
Sam, it looks like that thing coiled around the Magellan is some sort of giant ghost mech. You're our only hope of freeing the ship from its grasp. Gear up and get ready to head out. If you can get it to let go and draw it away from us, we should be able to provide fire support. We're counting on you, Sam.
Great job, Sam. The only reason we're still alive is because you were here to save us. Come back to the ship. You've earned yourself a rest. show must go on after all.
The entire crew is working hard to get the ship in working order. So let's follow their lead and do what we have to do. Sam, I heard what Victor Frank said about your BB pod. You used to have a different keychain attached to it in the past? Igor. Ah, yes. The corpse disposal team member that was caught in the void out with you that time. I see now. The keychain was a memento to remember him by. I've been mulling over the words Victor said to you earlier. He's gone, but he still feels so close. There's a universal truth in that sentiment. The closer we are to people when they're alive, the stronger the bond we forge with them in our hearts. No matter how much time passes, I still feel her presence. My daughters. No doubt you feel the same about Lou. Apropos of nothing, when you consume a chronobiote, your perception of the world around you dramatically slows down for a brief period. It's not hard to imagine why that'd be beneficial in the middle of a fight. You'd have a much easier time lining up your shots, and you'd see enemy attacks coming long before they had a chance to hit you. I'm reminded of the difference in the passage of time experienced when we're on the beach. It stands to reason that both phenomena might be caused by microbes from the beach and their effects on our bodies when ingested.
So, how's everything looking?
We'll be able to repair the plating and the propulsion system using chiral printed parts. Fragile's team will pick up any additional materials that are necessary. The nav console I use to read the tower currents isn't broken. I just need a little more time to restore the connection with my hand. Won't be much longer now.
Carmen.
He came to visit me in my room.
Thank you. Oh, I see you're holding hands now, eh? Hands allow us to connect. Form bonds.
You think you'll ever find your missing hand?
Now that's a bond I doubt will ever be broken.
Looks like we're good to go.
We'll see you later.
Stay safe out there.
Are you excited to head out? So excited. She's here.
Oh, there's Fragile.
Okay. Let's get going.
Hey, be safe out there.
Thank you.
What if you run into trouble on the way?
We'll be fine. Remember, you're talking to the former head of Fragile Express.
You two be alright?
We all have dooms. No need to worry about us.
And we're tougher than you, too.
Right. So watch yourself out there.
Take care of each other.
Sam, although everyone's hard at work repairing the DHV Magellan, it will unfortunately be some time before we can travel again. Nevertheless, putting our plans on hold is out of the question. We must continue to press on. Extending the chiral network remains our priority. Your next objective is to link up South Fort Knot. Though you'll need to get another site online before that will be possible. And unlike before, the DHV Magellan will be unable to advance to your position after you've expanded coverage. And during this period, you'll need to operate without our support. Fragile, Rainy, and Tomorrow are gone procuring materials for repairs. And Tarman has his hands full tending to the ship. He'd also like to improve the ship's arsenal, as a precautionary measure. And bringing South Fort Knot into the chiral network will be necessary to do that. I say this to reassure you that the whole team is committed to getting the ship back up and running, and that we mean to join you as soon as we can. It's just gonna take us a little while, that's all. For now, head to the Phantom Smith shelter and put him on the grid. The associated main order can be accessed via this delivery terminal.
Commencing route creation.
No, not exactly. I'm just not very talkative this week. Things have been happening, so yeah. But for the most part, it's been silent. Just like last night's stream, that was a silent one. But yeah, I'm here. Mike's just off.
Delivery route finalized.
It's just been one of those weeks. Having to find a new place to stay. That's going to be fun. The landlord is selling the property. And I'm going to have to move out. So, yeah. That involves packing up 1,001 miniatures. A whole pile of junk. Yeah, and it's been a busy week too. If I had all the time in the world to do what I need to do at work, I still wouldn't have it. It's been crazy. That's we do work. So this live stream typically starts at 8 o'clock South African time. So, yeah, I'm pretty much here from 8 until probably about 10, half 10. But I find without having to, well, if I can mute, I can carry on because I make phone calls during the stream. So, yeah, I usually end the stream to make those calls, but yeah, playing mute, I don't need to worry about stopping. Nice! Love from South Africa. It's always fun taking on PTs. So I'm actually, this is a blind playthrough, so I pretty much have no idea what's coming up. No spoilers, please. But this is a blind playthrough on the hardest difficulty available from start, and it's actually been quite chill. I think I've died to the first enemy I died to was the very first boss you encounter. That was it. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've only died to one boss on the hardest difficulty. It's like, this is not. Just remembered I can't use the coffin while not on the parallel as well. What's this one? blood grenades when they get close. looks like the BT threat is over.
Wowzer!
Well, I spoke too soon.
Did you just drop some cargo, sir?
Yeah, that was a close call with the BTs. Those red ones don't seem to want to go down. They don't seem to have anything in the corpus about them. Or just extra tough and just like double. Sorry. Plus, I don't think I've seen those before. Yeah. Yeah, there are a few moments like that during the long stretches of silence. It's just between deliveries, not much happens, but then you get moments like that. Yeah. I think, last night's stream, hilarious moment. I was picking up cargo on the side of the mountain. Gatequake strikes. And there's an avalanche, but I have the coffin board, so I'm just outrunning this avalanche on a floating coffin. don't think those words have ever been said in that sequence before. This game. He's got long stretches of nothing, and then short, exciting moments where lots of stuff and stuff. Yeah, just lots of stuff happens. Very fun.
Good to have you. Been looking forward to this. Checking order status now. You kept this in incredible condition, man. Truly the work of a master porter. Well, hot damn, I thought this cargo was lost for good. I'll take it. I really can't thank you enough. I got you something to return the favor. I've been reviewing materials allocations.
Now display your current porter grade.
I present the new and improved stabilizer. It's basically a more compact version of the original. I want to make it more viable for deliveries. It's the least I can do after all the ways you've helped me. Enjoy.
Minus 61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I got?
Good to have you around, Sam.
Quick systems turn to traps and the fear switching sides. I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? Minus 61. Now the water level rises high.
Yeah, I think Death Stranding is a game. Yeah, Death Stranding to the game you just enjoy. Well, you just enjoy the silence. Yeah, unfortunately, unlike other YouTubers, I don't really have the gift of non-stop rolling commentary. So, yeah, sometimes can just talk for hours. I go through long bouts and just quiet. So, yeah. So, yeah. See? I'm very good at the roll commentary. Right now, some YouTuber will be going, right now I'm rolling down a hill, mountain covered in snow. Oh no, there's something over there. Oh no, threat, peril, danger, danger. All that. It's just like, just enjoying this game. Sometimes talking, sometimes silent. I agree. Sometimes there's just too much talking. Talking for the sake of talking.
Thanks. Risking your life to cross snowy mountains is a lot to ask of anyone. And rubbing shoulders with BTs to recover someone else's stuff, that's going above and beyond. You're one hell of a guy. Seriously. Sit tight. I'll confirm the contents of your cargo right away. Marvelous condition, I've got to say. Thank you. What a treat. I appreciate you bringing this in. There's no denying your incredible skill, and I really can't thank you enough. I'd like you to put this shelter on the chiral network.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
And now I'm finally online. Accordingly, I was able to analyze the cargo you just dropped off. Seems it was developed with the aid of an unknown technology, which I've taken to calling ghost tech. From what I can tell, it reacts to chiral radiation on a specific wavelength. The reason I mention it is because the chiral shock cannon data I shared with you is the product of research that leverages this principle. The chiral radiation it generates can pass through objects without destroying them. Practically speaking, this means you can incapacitate enemies hiding behind walls and such. It should also deal damage to BTs and mechs as well. It's pretty powerful as far as ranged weapons go. You can't use it without anchoring it to the ground first, though. Makes a lot of noise, too. Gotta think before you fire. You know, even I've heard stories about Higgs and his plans. So if the chiral shock cannon helps you stop him, that'll make my day. And if you can deliver my research data to South Fort Knot, you should be able to get some new and improved tech to help you out. There's a lot of other folks on this mountain doing specialized research. If you bring them onto the chiral network too, I'm sure they'll hook you up with all kinds of goodies. I came here with the advance expedition, actually. Tagged along with this one researcher. I guess you could say we were like mentor and student. Can't go anywhere without tripping over stranded cargo in these parts, you see. The stuff we found was like nothing we'd ever seen before. Invaluable materials for our scientific pursuits. So, when my mentor was about to leave for South Fort Knot, I realized that I wanted to stay put. I thought that if I got this place on the chiral network, I'd be able to share future discoveries made here much more easily. Moving forward, I expect that my efficiency will increase substantially, allowing me to be of greater use to you and others. Well, I'm familiar with the tar therapist, at least. He's researching potential applications of the stuff as a healing agent. While his specialty is medicine, he's also well-versed in various tar phenomena. If all that sounds interesting, it might be worth seeking him out. However, it doesn't seem like he's posted any urgent orders recently. So I'd say your best bet is to find cargo that didn't make it to him and try to deliver it to his shelter yourself. It's entirely possible he might be able to offer you things neither one of us can possibly imagine. It fires a focused bolt of chiral radiation generated on a very specific wavelength. Packs a powerful punch, and is perfect for incapacitating distant enemies. It's also great against mechs. Even the ones with thick armor should take significant damage from it. Hell, this spectrum of chiral radiation is also proven to be effective against BTs. Its size does make it a touch unwieldy, but it's simply one of the most devastating ranged weapons there is. If you can get South Fort Knott onto the chiral network, I should be able to share the data for this invaluable technology with them. They've got some quality facilities of their own, you know. Bet they could use them to make you something even more impressive. Thanks again. You've been a big help. Definitely couldn't have managed this on my own. I'm still concerned about the armed survivalists to the south of here, not to mention Higgs and his future plans. So I'll be rooting for you to keep on doing what you can to make things better for us all. I don't know if I can come up with anything else to help with that, but I'm willing to give it a try. Your support would be appreciated too. Anyway, I'm prepping some cargo I'd like taken to South Fort Knott. You're headed that way, right? Be warned that this cargo can explode if handled improperly, and should be considered extremely dangerous. So if and when you take this main order, handle it with the utmost care. Good luck with everything. I'll see you around.
Sam, apologies for the sudden call. Once again, I'm contacting you via our dedicated private line. No one else will be able to listen in on our conversation. I'll get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved in a manner you felt was suspicious? I ask because his credibility, as routinely calculated by APAS, appears to have dropped sharply. Despite attempting to confirm his credentials via the UCA's National ID Registry, it does not appear anyone has ever actually met the man. It may well be the case that he does not even exist. A ghost, so to speak. I can only hope that my suspicions are unfounded. For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort Knott and put it on the chiral network as planned. It is imperative that we improve the DHV Magellan's capabilities to better contend with Higgs and his forces. And the sooner we connect all of Australia to the network, the better. When you are ready to proceed, you can pick up your next main order from the delivery terminal at this facility.
The work of the ANC government. They seem to be doing everything they can to destroy the country. Yeah. Record high unemployment. Crime through the roof. Corruption everywhere. It's just bad. I mean, where isn't? Yeah. Government. Yeah. Just causing problems.
Unable to obtain additional data from the DHV Magellan. Updating information with data from within chiral network coverage only.
-61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Chops and the fears switching sides. I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? -61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise.
So the repair spray does nothing to the vehicle. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is still my original vehicle. Yeah. I've managed to keep this thing alive since whatever video I unlocked it was on. So yeah, I'm taking care of this thing.
Yeah.
Hazardous materials notwithstanding, I see you got here in a timely fashion. At one moment, while I confirm the cargo's condition. No damage to speak of? Thank you for transporting my cargo with care. Well now, this was not a delivery I was expecting you to bring to... I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough, thanks to you. Let's both continue to give it our all. Go ahead and connect your Cupid.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
On the network at last, eh? I've been waiting for this moment for so very long. This should enable me to increase the pace of my research into new defensive solutions. As for the cargo you brought me, it's the culmination of the Phantom Smith's recent efforts. I applied a few finishing touches, and voila! I can now share with you the data for a chiral cannon. It is a devastatingly powerful weapon that can be mounted onto pickup off-roaders. You'll find it deals unparalleled damage to BTs as well as ghost mechs. Which might come in handy, since it's not just armed survivalists that have been sighted recently. It's ghost mechs too. It's hard to say, but Higgs might be up to something. So that's all the more reason to have weapons suited to dealing with his minions. Ideally, this cannon would only be effective against BTs and mechs. Unfortunately, though, such firepower is more than enough to kill any human outright, so please use it wisely. In addition, I'm happy to share some new pickup off-roader tires that will significantly improve its traction. You can swap them in and out as you like when customizing your vehicles. I highly recommend using these if you're planning to tackle a snow-covered mountain.
Cool. Thanks for chatting away. It's been cool. Cheers.
In the wake of the Death Stranding, we've been witness to all manner of new and unknown phenomena. The research team to which I belong has worked to classify said phenomena, that we might determine which can be leveraged for practical applications. The Phantom Smith is also one of our number. The two of us shared a mentor, as it happens. The man responsible for developing the navigational systems of the DHV Magellan. His influence is largely why I study vehicles and related tech. We don't yet know why ghost mechs are able to operate outside of chiral network coverage, but we do have a working theory. And if the underlying principles of this theory prove true, we can take advantage of them. Fortunately, the cargo you've brought may well hold the answers to many outstanding questions. I strongly suspect we'll make rapid progress in the days to come, meaning you can look forward to even more new and exciting creations. It fires chiral particles at an extremely high velocity. Its considerable size makes it impractical to carry, so we've designed it to be mounted on pickup off-roaders instead. Whilst it needs a moment to charge before it can be fired, it boasts tremendous stopping power. And it will automatically track hostile targets, allowing you to engage with ease whilst driving. Giant BTs and ghost mechs are tougher than ever these days. It's truly unfortunate, but we have no choice but to rely on weapons of this caliber. A necessary escalation to combat Higgs and his forces. But I must also reiterate that due to the destructive potential of this cannon, it should never be used where humans may be harmed. Thank you again for your help. I'll be sure to continue my research into ghost technology in the days ahead. I intend to look into ways of ensuring we have greater freedom of movement with our vehicles, even in dangerous areas. Any assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Oh, before you go, I have a parting gift for you. A gift I was instructed to give you by my mentor. This cargo will allow you to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. Per Tarman's request, I believe. I'll need some time to prepare it for transport, though. In the meantime, please avail yourself of the private room here. I'll be sure to post the order by the time you wake up. So, go on and have a good nap.
Sam, it's me. Our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive, but I see you were all able to fend them off in the end. Chiral network coverage now stands in excess of 85% across Australia. We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. I know you and your comrades will finish what we've started, and to prepare for what's to come. I encourage you to rest in your private room. Be advised, Sam, that I've switched this call to private mode. We need to talk about Charlie. I reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the money. By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridges. Though they used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions, Bridget is undoubtedly the source of your patrons' funds. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian organization. Should these details come to light, your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral network could be misconstrued as an expansionist effort. When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption that it was a non-government operation. But I, APAC, and you yourselves may have all been deceived. I will continue to pursue this investigation for now. Take this time to rest and recover in your private room.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Just like old times.
Where are we?
This place does wonders for my mood. The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only 1. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know, my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it. If you can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
Oh, a warm bath does sound good.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
Do you read me, Sam? This is Tarman. I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship. But that won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knot is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak. Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knot delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
I dare say Tomorrow may have mastered her unique abilities. She can complete the apple aging exercise flawlessly and with remarkable consistency. It's been a boon for her confidence, and I am ever so happy for her, as I'm sure you are as well. Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle.
You're the father.
Feels good.
Hello, Sam. Feeling rested and refreshed? I finished preparing your next delivery for you. The equipment to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. You'll find it utilizes cutting-edge technology, the fruits of our recent research. Oh, and my mentor also asked that you deliver a hearty good day to Tarman. Anyway, take on the main order and pick up the cargo.
Sam, you'll forgive me for using our private line again. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan's provenance. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been retrofitted for this mission, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts, just like the funding for Drawbridge itself. It would be fair to say that this would make it a government vessel, in effect. Charlie was involved in all of the relevant transactions as well. This only increases the likelihood that Charlie has connections to the UCA. Of course, it now seems likely that Charlie does not exist. In which case, these actions may have actually been the work of APAC. If everything, including the extension of network infrastructure, was simply a pretext for territorial expansion, then it's plain our company has made a grave error. Further investigation is warranted, but that will require a little more time, as will the DHV Magellan's repairs, for that matter. This is a delicate situation that requires caution, and we cannot afford to ignore the threat that Higgs poses either. As such, your best course of action is to continue to undertake main orders and prioritize linking up the remainder of the continent. As always, I will contact you if and when I learn more. Don't let us down, Sam.
And I think that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. Yeah, I think this was a good episode. Fair amount of stuff happened. Quite a bit of trekking through some horrific mountainous terrain. But Sam prevailed, made those deliveries on time. Looks like this next delivery is going to be probably the heaviest one I've done so far. 650 kilograms? So I'm going to have to pretty much empty out the entire haul I'm currently dragging around with me. So, yeah. That's a good one. Yeah. Thanks for joining the stream. If you're enjoying what I'm doing, please do like, comment, and subscribe. I was looking forward to seeing those numbers go up. Yeah, have a fantastic rest of the evening. Have a good Thursday. Have a good Thursday. Week's almost over. Boy, is it been a week. Yeah, I shall return tomorrow night at the same time, 8 o'clock, South African time. And, yeah, I'll be streaming till late, as well. So, the rest of the evening. Have fun, take care of yourself, and, yeah, have a great day tomorrow. Cheers.